Warning. The show you're about to see contains material unsuitable for children and questionable among most adults. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, I'm Nick History Kid. I'm a young patriot who loves history. Today, I'm in New York City at the Dakota Apartments where John Lennon was murdered December 8th, 1980. The Dakota was built in 1884 and was the home of Beatle John Lennon from 1973 to 1980. Many famous people have lived here, including Judy Garland, Boris Karloff, Joe Namath, and Gilda Radner. The outside was used in the movie Rosemary's Baby. Right over there, beyond the gates, on December 8th, 1980, Mark David Chapman murdered John Lennon when Yoko and John were returning to the Dakota after a recording session. The Dakota was designated a New York City landmark in 1969 and declared a National Historical Landmark in 1976. As for John Lennon, we can only imagine what he would have accomplished in the last 33 years. Until next time, I'm Nick History Kid, and remember my state slogan, New Jersey, from the Revolutionary War to the Jersey Shore, both history and fun awaits you.
There you are.
Hi, dear. I'm so sorry.
Hi.
Sorry, just a little late.
Yeah, thanks for dressing up.
Oh, I just threw this on. I was grocery shopping and...
Well, I just threw on a tie that I brought because I know I'm meeting some one-percenters who are going to dictate our future, but, you know.
Right, I apologize. I should have thought more about it.
It's okay. You spend so much time shopping at the Baby Gap. Now you're getting baby clothes for yourself.
Yes, well, sort of. Yeah. I'm moving a little slower, you know?
Yeah,
I'm
well,
getting close.
It's very clear that you're moving slower, but we've got to impress some very important people, okay?
Yes.
Just think about what this means, living in the Dakota.
Yes.
Imagine telling our friends that we live in the Dakota. Is that where
Exciting.
John Lennon died? Yeah, that's where he was gunned down. Pop! He fell to the ground. Blood everywhere.
That doesn't seem like a positive point.
Well, there's so many other positives. Just think about the famous people that live there. You know, I heard Maury Povich lives there.
Oh, goodness. That's a good thing.
Imagine being in the elevator and seeing Maury fucking Povich walk in.
That sounds like something. Mm-hmm. Great old building.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also we'll have like a place for the kid to run around, you know.
That's what I'm most excited about, of
Yeah.
course. I can't wait for those early years. They say they're the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did I tell you? I got the part in the commercial.
Oh my goodness, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's great.
Well, I did, absolutely I did, yeah.
How wonderful.
Well, I'm pretty proud of myself, you know. Made the big move to New York City, and what? We're doing it. We're here at the Dakota. I've got a gold bond ad that's going to be on TV. It's great.
It's fantastic. So good, maybe it'll help us with the down payment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Are you the prospective couple for the Dakota?
Yeah, how's it going?
Hi, I'm the landlord.
Hi, Liz.
The landlord. Hi. So it says here that you're going to rent an apartment here.
Oh,
That's
hopefully.
wonderful. That's great. So I would love to give you a tour and maybe start the vetting process or get you as close to that as possible so we can get it over with because it is quite a long and detailed process. And
I heard it's very exclusive.
yes, the Dakota is a very exclusive building. It was marked historical, and for that reason, we like to keep the vetting process very secretive until it begins. You'll understand, of course, when I show you the way. Please, after you.
All right.
Just walk forward.
Right here?
Yes.
That's good?
Yes, there is fine.
Just a little. I feel like I'm on trial right now.
It's formal.
Yeah.
You are, it is. So, are you from around here?
I'm originally from Arkansas.
Wow.
But we met when I was on a trip to LA.
Yeah, I grew up in, California. My father had a nice big place in Napa. And then I moved to LA because I wanted to chase the dream of being a star, which I'm sure you're used to. Clientele that's lived here. All the famous rich people. Are you writing that down?
I would love it if you two would just stay right there and not ask any more questions of me.
Very well.
Certainly, that's what he says to me often.
Yes, you'll find that there's several amenities in the building. We have laundry, windows, fire escapes, walls. Really, anything you could want and ask for in a Manhattan lifestyle apartment living.
Where's the garden?
The garden?
I assume you're gardening.
Yes, we have a courtyard, but unfortunately pets are not allowed. We have all of Central Park for you to have your animals do their business.
Yeah, that's why I love this place. Beautiful view.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
You were remarking on my gloves.
Just the whole deal.
I would just love if you didn't ask me any more questions.
He didn't mean to offend. It seemed like garden gloves. Well, be quiet.
Driving gloves. You're a
Driving.
driver? I have a Ferrari.
So you want to live here, right?
Yeah.
This is where you want to live?
Yeah, of course. It's a dream to
That's
living
great.
here.
That's great. So if there will be no more questions, that would be just fine.
No more.
All right.
There is a lot of garbage in the lobby, and I know you mean well as new prospective tenants, but please don't touch any of it. The garbage has to stay there. This is marked historical, so we really can't be messing it with anything that's within the walls of the building. For instance, if you drop a penny 2 feet north of the curb, it must stay there. It's the city's laws, not mine.
Cool.
Any trash
Yeah.
that accumulates just stays.
Just leave it.
You have a smart partner. She doesn't ask me questions.
All right.
There have been many famous people who have lived here. Lauren Bacall, Boris Karloff, Jack, just lots of famous people. John Lennon, he lived here. He
Yeah.
died here. Leonard Bernstein.
Anybody that's alive live here?
Funny you should say that. Another question from you. Maury Povich, if you must know, and Rosie O'Donnell both live here in the Dakota Historic Building, where you are currently trying to rent an apartment.
I call you Rosie sometimes.
Yeah.
Rosy cheeks.
Oh. It's a lot
Well,
better
this one, yeah.
things than Rosie O'Donnell has been called herself. But
Well, sometimes she might deserve it.
you said you're an actor.
Yeah, I'm an actor.
Interesting.
I've actually got a Gold Bond commercial coming out that you might see me in.
Yes, we love having creative people here. Their blood, they have been the lifeblood of this this building. Yes. If you must know, we have denied residency to certain people. Gene Simmons, Billy Joel, and Madonna were not allowed to live here for obvious reasons. But you aren't like those people, are you? You aren't famous musicians, are you?
I mean,
Good. No more of those here, please. Before we start this board meeting, I'd just like to get one thing out of the way that is tradition in all co-op board meetings, not just the Dakota, but we do have a joke of the week.
I like
Hey,
jokes.
co-op
Yeah.
board meeting. How you folks doing tonight? Give it up for yourselves, huh? You actually hired me to do a couple jokes. I love this co-op. Okay, so thank you for hiring me, co-op board. I know what you're thinking with my comedy, emphasis on the board, people. All right, you guys know. We have a lot of celebrities working here. Just the other day, I saw Richard Roundtree working the elevator shaft, folks. Thank you. He was the original, the OG. So, when it comes to apartments, you got to make sure that you make a deposit. And by the way, folks, have you heard about these sperm banks? You make a deposit and you lose interest, folks. All right, you guys know what I'm talking about. So there's guy goes to a sperm bank. He sees a big line. Sees the first guy over there. He says, "Excuse me, is this a sperm bank?" The sperm bank guy goes, "Hey, get out of here." He goes, okay. Moves on to the second guy. Second guy says, He says to the second guy, hey, is this a sperm bank? The second guy says, hey, get out of here. And then he sees a lady there, and he says, now, you are a lady. This can't be the sperm bank. I mean, is this the sperm bank? And the lady says, get out of here. All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, folks. I appreciate it. Thank you for hiring me. All right, folks. So anyway, now, please, our head of the co-op board, you'll be saying, oh, yes, to Yoko Ono!
I had no idea it was Yoko Ono. We were
Yes.
just talking about John Lennon.
Yes,
She was
you
married to Yoko Ono.
I have heard.
Yeah, broke up the Beatles. How you doing? Hi.
Hello.
I'm a big fan of your husband's work.
Oh.
And your work. But I love the Beatles. I'm a musician myself sometimes. Not all the time. I dabble. I play guitar a little bit.
I've never heard it. Do you have a guitar?
I did it in college.
It has been 36 years since John Lennon left us. And I still miss him.
So sorry.
I didn't mean
It's
to
not-
bring up
no.
any.
I'm glad to have fresh faces here. John and I, have you guys been to the park?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful.
John and I, we like to go and admire young couples like you there. And, there was a few times I remember where we would masturbate each other because, that was legal back then. That was just part of the park experience. And it was so nice. They looked exactly like you. And it was lovely. And I guess I don't want to follow with a joke, but Mr. Jokes was just too funny, and I feel like I would just be upstaged if I didn't share a funny anecdote. Once I was swimming with my friends, and we were all pretending to be flowers underwater. And my one friend, she floated like lavender, and my other one swooned like a dandelion, and I was a poinsettia, so I was doing a lot of that. And then we all got up from under the water, and they said, "Which flower were you? I thought you were a white oleander."
Wow. Poinsettias, those are poisonous to animals, right? You don't have any
Right.
animals, do you?
No?
Oh, no.
I mean, this one's a bit of a pig. Sloppy.
I do get a little
Yeah.
untidy at times.
You look like a movie star. Has anyone ever told you that? You
You know, I
really,
do get that a lot.
like an old Burt Reynolds.
I see it.
I'll take it.
Have you
Sure.
guys been to Empire State Building? Or
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we've seen it.
I had a funny experience there. I was high on Coke once, and it was my daughter's birthday, and I blindfolded her, and I took her up to the top of the Empire State Building, and I held her. I held her over, and I took off the blindfold, and I said, "Kyoko, the world is your oyster." And she was so scared. She was so scared. Have you guys been to Italy?
Oh, yes, we were just.
Yeah. We took a whole Euro tour.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Got a coffee.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I go there, but they always say leave because I'm touching the cheeses.
Wait, is this Italy or Italy?
Italy.
Oh, yeah. I've been there too. I went there.
Oh. So you're world travelers.
Well, I kind of grew up traveling the world a little bit. I had parents that were a little bit adventurous.
How are your parents? What's your name?
I'm Liz.
Liz.
They, just pretty simple, both teachers. I was a teacher as well before I met this one, back in Arkansas.
Yeah. We didn't meet in Arkansas. We met
No,
in Southern California.
in California.
To chase the dream.
Yes, well,
My
he
dream,
was
yeah.
chasing the dream. I was at a conference for teachers. It took place in Los Angeles.
And when you teach, you're saying, what do you say when you teach stuff?
It probably depends on the subject at the time, but basic math and 5th grade stuff.
That's funny. Speaking of 5th grade, Sean Lennon. This is my son, Sean.
Hey, Mom.
Look at how big he is. How
You
you
look-
doing?
You look just like your father.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's doing the peace sign.
Yeah, he looks like him.
Lived here all his life, this one.
Do you want to hear about how cool Coachella was this year?
Tell them what. Yeah.
I've been in past years, but sure, yeah.
So like my mom is a famous musician. She won all sorts of awards, and she and my dad got married, and my dad wrote a lot of amazing love songs about my gracious mom, my beautiful, amazing mom, whom I love. Thank you. My vest is on.
It's undone.
Anyway, so Coachella was really awesome this year. But you know what just blew my nards off? Is Blackfish.
The movie.
He saw a documentary.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw
Have
it
you
a couple
seen it?
years ago, yeah.
I mean, they're killing those fish, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Mom, remember they're killing the
Yeah,
fish, right,
I
Mom?
remember.
They're just killing the fish.
Dark
They're
stuff.
killing all the fish. They're killing the tuna. They're killing the dolphins. The dolphins are the only mammals that can commit suicide on their own free will. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think so. I
More or
remember
less.
hearing about it in
Mom,
the
do you
movie.
remember when I told you that? Do you remember? Do you remember?
I remember.
Mom, I'm hungry.
I know. I know. Feeding time is soon.
Okay, Mom. Oh, Mom, do we have snacks in the car? Do we have snacks in the car?
There's, I think there's fruit snacks somewhere in the car.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, you want to know what my favorite band is?
Sure.
It's a secret.
All right. Well, I think, Sean, I think we should get the meeting going.
Okay.
Who wants to
scared.
go first? Twins? Twins?
Sure. Hello, I'm Beauregard, and this is Hastily.
I'm
And we grew up here.
Yes.
I was born in the kitchen. We both were. Well.
And we've lived our entire lives here, and we love it here. The Central Park is really our backyard and
Front yard,
and
really.
front yard, and it's all every yard.
Yeah.
And many a night we would look up at the sun and all the people and masturbate each other. Or no, I'm sorry. No, that was
we
Yoko
watched other.
and
It was
John.
Yoko, and
We
they were
watched
and they
them
watched.
masturbate. There was no
It wasn't
masturbating.
ourselves, you know.
We've
of
never
course
done
not.
that to
No.
each other.
We don't do that kind of thing.
We-
Sometimes I would be masturbating and John would, but we wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't
Oh,
even
yes,
know,
yes.
and sometimes we saw that, but it was not us.
No. We don't. Not to each other,
No.
at least, and in fantasy, perhaps. but
Never.
Sorry. Anyway, you know, there is a resident was mentioned earlier, Maury Povich. He is not our favorite by any means
No.
because when we were young, he told us that we were not identical twins.
The nerve,
And
of
we
him,
are.
and we are.
We've
and
had specialists
Our mother
tell us
told
so.
us we were
The
identical.
doctor told our mother.
and we've almost been tested for, and a specialist, twin specialist, said that we were
Yeah.
identical.
And he never invited us to his parties either.
Yeah.
And that's, you know,
We are
don't have
very
many friends.
charming. We're very
We
charming.
are charming, particularly at parties.
Very charming.
Together and apart.
We can
you know.
do lots of things.
I thought you were twins.
Yes,
Well,
and
it's-
identical. Identical.
Yes.
Yes,
Because we
seem
are
identical,
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
We are
like you
identical.
already.
And we would invite you over.
You would invite us over.
Yes,
Excellent. Do you have
absolutely.
friends?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
wonderful.
We got
And-
many
and-
friends,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, good. We don't have many, but that was because we grew up here our whole lives, and there
was-
weren't many children
And
here.
they wouldn't come to the Dakota. They
Yes.
thought it was scary.
The bedrooms are beautiful. We have a wonderful bed.
We have a bed?
Oh, we have separate beds.
We have separate
We have
beds,
separate beds,
exactly.
and we have never slept together.
Or not? No.
And we've never taken a bath
We
together.
don't do those things.
He didn't have
Yeah, we didn't.
He didn't accuse you of it, but
Yeah, we think
would
you're
never.
fine.
Yes.
If that's a word.
Because we don't do that.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
I think that'll be about all from us right now.
You'll hear from us later.
Great. Well, we'll take your concerns seriously.
Thank you.
Mr. Pringles?
Yes, it's me, your old pal, Mr. Pringles. First and foremost, may the record show that I have never masturbated. Point the second. I'm sure you're all wondering why your old pal, Mr. Pringles, is instead dressed in blue tonight. Instead of his traditional red bow tie. And it's in celebration of a new flavor, Pringles ketchup. The famous blue can.
Wait, are you
I am this man.
Wow.
Owner, founder, creator, inventor of the potato crisp.
It's the potato chip guy.
Look at that.
Crisps, not chips. It's
Sure.
an FDA thing. Crisps.
Cool.
Crisps.
Let me tell you, folks, the days of drinking ketchup straight from the bottle are gone. Finally, all that ketchupy flavor, and I mean the sweet red stuff,
Yeah.
finally available in chip form. If anybody would like a taste, we could pass them down, Sean. I know you're hungry, and
Can I?
we all know the famous phrase, once you pop, it's time for my grievances about living at the Dakota. Number one, the dog shit in the hallway. Povich and that little mutt of his. I'll tell you, when it comes to that dog that's been crapping everywhere, Maury Povich, you are the father. Cross that one off. Yoko's trash box. Yoko, there's filth everywhere. There's and not in that box of yours. I'm frequently tripping over it.
It stays.
Yoko, let me tell you, the day that I gave up the box and embraced the tall can was the best day of my business career. Let's do away with the box. Never masturbated, ketchup chips. Once you pop, that's my time. Mr. Pringles concedes the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Pringles. That was. We'll talk later about some of the things that you've highlighted. There is a time for grievances at the top of every one of these community board meetings.
Doesn't seem to be too bad. It seems like a really nice place to live. The worst thing you got to worry about is Maury Povich's dumb dog, and you could always kick a dog,
Could
I mean,
always.
You wouldn't kick a dog.
Don't write that.
I'm just saying you could kick the dog away, kick the dog
to
crap
wife.
away.
Maybe
But they
we
could never prove it if you did.
Bad shoes. Okay, so we're going to move right along for recess, actually. It is time for recess. As you can see, the community board has been snacking and they're parched.
You guys remember that band I told you I really liked? My favorite band?
You
the secret one.
Yeah,
The
you
secret
didn't
one?
tell us who it was.
Yeah. They're called Secret Mountain, and they have a new tape out called what is it called?
Okay, it's called Shift Happens.
Shift Happens. And then you can
I've
get
heard
it on
of
Bandcamp.
I have a Columbia House account, and that's one of the ones they sent.
You guys want to listen to them?
That was good.
That was good.
Sure.
That was
Was that good? I got scared. I got scared.
All right, let's listen to Secret Mountain.
Tectonics on Mars. They don't differ much from ours. The way you look at me, something in the stars tells me you will stay. You'll stay.
This is crazy.
It's absurd.
Yeah.
I think I've seen enough. We're done, right?
Are you kidding? We're done?
Yeah, we're done.
This is a freak show. It's a free freak show. We came to New York and we're seeing the craziest of the crazy.
I guess that's true.
People that move to the back, move to this place, they do not want to leave. They stay in the Dakota forever.
I feel like they're turning you a little cuckoo. I mean, honestly, you were talking about kicking a dog or something with.
I was making a joke. The landlord doesn't have a sense of humor, you know? Nobody has a sense of humor. They're all just weirdos. Maybe there's something in the paint.
It's a bad joke. It's about kicking.
It's not a bad joke. It's fun. It's funny. I have a dark sense of humor. I'm sorry.
I guess that's true.
I'm sorry. You were the one that was talking about, oh, I grew up in Arkansas and whatever. Like,
I know, that was boring. You're right.
yeah. So just, liven it up. We have to be charming now. They're vetting us. It seemed like they were vetting themselves before.
It's true. Okay.
But, sorry.
I'd like to start off the interview portion with a song.
Okay, this is Yoko Ono. We're gonna be crazy.
Oh, once you live in the Dakota, you never look back. Central Park West is where it's at. God doesn't exist. Dakota lives.
Thank you. Please don't clap. That's disrespectful. Clapping.
That song have a vaudeville inspiration, or? Oh, I was just curious.
Because we're vetting you guys now.
Yes. Sorry.
Twins.
Are you hairy? Either of you?
I'm sorry?
Are you hairy?
Nathan.
He's asking.
Hair.
Her suit, man. I've got a little body hair.
We like that. Ma'am?
Yes, it's only thick on the head.
Okay. Do you approve of twins? Do you know twins? And let's just say one night, one set of twins was out of sugar. Would you lend them sugar?
If a set of twins was out of sugar, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know twins?
I actually did a shoot once with one of the Maori twins from Sister Sister.
Oh, cool. You feel comfortable around twins? You
Yes.
don't have anything against them?
No,
Okay.
no, never.
Would you invite a set to a party, perhaps?
We said we would.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we
absolutely.
No, not just a set of twins.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. What about twin marriage? How do you feel about that? What do you feel about that? A lot of, there's gay marriage, and that's wonderful, but what about twin marriage?
You're going to need to elaborate on what twin marriage is.
Two twins
wanted
who love each other,
love each
and
other
live
very
together,
much,
want to get married together,
How do you feel
maybe
about it?
once.
To each other.
One day. To each other, one day, not today, but maybe. It should be a simple answer.
Well, if they love
It's
each
a
other.
simple answer.
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yes.
That's the right answer. Very good.
Are you looking to get married?
We're interviewing you. The questions, not
so
you.
sorry.
I told you to stop.
Did you have any others? Yes, one other. You guys ever get naughty and go to McDonald's?
Again, I'm not sure what exactly you mean, but could you clarify what you mean?
Yeah.
Get
Like-
naughty?
You ever wake up in the middle of the night, 3 a.m, drive over to McDonald's and eat together?
Sure.
Sure, sometime. We would consider it.
Yeah, it's
You would
not
consider
a
it.
regular
Great.
thing, but
Great. I think then we've had enough about that. Okay. And finally, are you in love?
Yes.
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 Yeah. Well, I mean, we
Yes.
raising a.
Yeah.
I don't know. if
I
you
know
got
that, but are you in
pregnant.
love?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, of course, we wouldn't bring a baby into this world if
No.
we didn't love each other. So.
Okay, we
What?
believe in love. Twins can be in love. That's all for now.
Who's next?
That would be me. Well, I don't suppose I could start asking you questions without answering in advance a question I'm sure you have of me, and that is, Mr. Pringle, why aren't you wearing your traditional red bow tie and red shirt? Why blue today, Mr. Pringle? And I've an answer for both of you. It's in celebration of the new Pringles variety, Pringles Original Lightly Salted. 50% the sodium. Let me ask you, doctor on your back about that blood pressure because of all the ketchup you've been drinking? Well, keep guzzling, gang, because with Pringles Lightly Salted, ketchup can be your best friend again. Anybody wants to try a chip? You're more than welcome. Pass them around.
Is there ketchup in that one too?
No, they're more of a vessel for ketchup. And of course, we all know the famous phrase, once you pop, the questions start. All right. And if both of you would please answer independently of one another, if we had like a police cell scenario, I'd gladly, preferably separate you so you're not influencing each other's answers. But which of the following best describes your personality? Bold, original, or cheesy onion?
Original, I would say, for myself.
All right.
Bold for me.
Very interesting. All right.
Has anyone ever answered cheesy onion?
Sean did. Sean's very cheesy onion.
Cheesy onion.
Yes.
He's doing the peace sign again.
Yeah.
Complete the following phrase. Once you pop, the fun don't. What? Once you pop, the fun don't.
Stop.
Very good. Interesting. Interesting. Question the third. Why do bad things happen to good people?
Oh, goodness. My mother used to say sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, it's old Southern people talk for, shit happens, right?
Yeah, suppose it does.
I think we're all just floating around, hoping things work out.
Finally, the difference between a potato chip, boo, and a potato crisp, hey, it would be what exactly?
He's freaking me out with that mustache.
TikTok.
The crisp seems more delicious to me for some reason.
It's the tube.
The tube.
It's in the tube.
It's in the tube, and it's also more delicious, I would say.
Both perfectly acceptable. I also would have accepted that crisps are made from a slurry material and a series of binding gums. Mr. Pringle concedes the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Pringle. I have a few more questions for both of you, but mostly for you, wife.
Liz.
Yes, wife, thank you. Sorry, his wife. I'm so sorry. So when was the date of your last period? Your menstrual period?
Is
You
this
can estimate.
necessary to ask in front of
guess.
everybody?
Just estimate.
2 weeks
Ago?
ago?
Okay, for 2 weeks long, or?
Absolutely not.
Well,
no.
that's natural as well. Up to 15 days is natural.
That seems.
Don't forget that.
No, for 6.
And you're an Aries.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How did you know that?
Thank you. And your bones, have any of them ever been broken?
Okay. My ankle.
And the broken bone, where is it? Did you bring it here? Because in the Dakota, we have to have another separate vetting progress for broken bones.
You have to vet the bone that I broke in the past.
If it's out of your body, yes.
Still in there.
Oh, great, good. And oh, your organs. Are all the single organ singles and all the doubles doubles, or you have some kind of one kidney, two heart situation?
This question is insane.
To be welcomed into our vessel, we must examine yours. It's really quite routine if you can see in here, which you can't, but there's just a few more questions in this process.
Yeah, answer the questions about your vessel, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. All the organs that people normally have. Singles are singles and the doubles are doubles.
Great, great. And what is your biggest career aspiration?
That's the question he gets?
Yes, it is. And it's the only one.
I think People's Choice Award.
Would you accept a Kid's Choice Award if it was given to you?
Hell yeah.
I've got one last question for the both of you. Say if I were to reveal that old Mr. Pringle was not in fact wearing the color blue to celebrate either his new ketchup-flavored Pringles or his low-sodium Pringles, but rather because he is a staunch supporter of the independent state of Israel. What would you feel about something like that?
I believe what Mr. Pringle is asking is, are you pro-Israel or are you pro-Palestine?
I'm going to let you take this one.
I don't keep up on the news, but I'd say pro-Israel.
Why did you leave your mother in that basement apartment?
That's for you.
When I moved away. How do you folks know this stuff about me?
Well, she's trying to make money on Airbnb, and it's not going well. And
how would you possibly know that? This is unsettling.
Hey,
honestly, this is
keep your voice down.
unsettling.
Come on,
The
be
Wi-Fi
respectful.
in this building is excellent, and we do have access to the internet, if you're wondering how we know these things.
Just
I
answer
go
the
on
fucking question.
Airbnb sometimes just for fun, you know.
Sean's a whiz with computers.
Yeah.
Everyone can Google these days.
I set up websites for everybody.
Just relax.
Honestly, I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
Of course they're going to vet us because this is a... You heard it. They turned down Billy Joel, the best guy. Just answer the questions.
Guess it was time to leave.
And she's there waiting? Or did she not notice when you left?
This is crazy. I don't want to answer.
Failure to submit an answer will be resulted in denial of your application. I'm sorry. All questions must be answered in this vetting process.
She is waiting, yes.
Don't fuck this up for me, please.
Why don't I talk to the handsome stud alone, maybe?
Yes.
No,
Well,
wait.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Okay.
Yes? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fine. Just wait here.
Your panties are blue.
Be right back, Sean.
Okay, don't go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there's Pringles.
You mentioned that you are original, but I suspect you are like me and are cheesy onion. And as a fellow cheesy onion, I must introduce you to my favorite band. And it's funny, because they're the same band as they were before. And their name is Secret Mountain, and their album is once again called Shift Happens. And they're about to play right now.
This is where I grew up. I don't wanna leave it yet. I'll miss all of my friends. Miss the way it all looked. I feel like I have to go. I have nothing left. I have nothing left to try. Have nothing left to
what?
What?
All right.
What took you so long?
I was talking to Yoko Ono, my new friend, my new famous friend.
Right.
We're in. I apologize for not talking to you about it, but the offer was there. It was yes or no, so I had to do a man's job and make the decision.
You do make all the decisions, but even with all these creepy people?
Well, we don't need to talk to them all the time. You know, they're just neighbors who we could ignore. We never have to come to this dumb co-op board meeting, just, you know.
Well, all right, I guess if we don't have to go to the co-op board meeting and no one's asking me about my organs.
All right, just think of, but there's one catch.
Okay, well, what is it?
It's the deposit is,
There's a deposit?
it's not.
Well, I have my
Time for the
checkbook.
deposit.
What sort of deposit are we talking? I have my checkbook if we...
You didn't,
We didn't get to it yet.
right.
So the deposit that they need is of a spiritual nature.
Okay.
Yoko, you're not dragging around that box again, are you?
Oh, shut up! You want to see what's in the box? Huh?
Yes, yes.
Hello. It's me, John Lennon.
John Lennon.
The musician.
What?
I'm now a disembodied head.
Hot dog.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes, it's surprising. Well, what does it have to do with our deposit? And I'm confused. I'm missing a piece here. There's a disembodied...
I need a body, but not just anybody.
Right. You know,
I need your baby's body.
What?
John,
Absolutely
trying to
I was
say.
going to say it before you did.
This is absurd. You want to take my baby and reincarnate John Lennon?
Exactly, but you have to think of it as a gift to the world. I mean, what would your baby have been?
Think about it.
Imagine.
Yeah, thanks.
Anybody make that joke yet?
We could have raised a drug addict, or we could have raised a communist, or we could have raised an abuser, but no, we get the chance to raise John Lennon.
You just described John Lennon.
John Lennon was a genius. He was a musical.
He was
the
troubled.
greatest.
He was troubled.
The Beatles. The Beatles. The
You guys are all on
Yes.
board with this?
I'm John Lennon
They were pretty.
It's
of
not
the
like we don't get
Plastic
to.
Ono Band.
Cool, man. It's not like we don't get to raise, our own kid. We get to, take care of him and, help him grow into the John Lennon that we all know and love.
But didn't he famously abuse you?
Not me. Cynthia. You abused Cynthia.
An evil Julian.
We don't bring up Julian.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring up.
We could teach him that abusing people is bad.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. Sure, it may
Come
not be a mix of you and me, but it'll be a mix of the world, because that's what John Lennon was, right, man?
You know,
I'm ready to collect your deposit now.
I truly don't feel that I have a say in,
You
or
don't.
there's only one option, it seems.
There
And
really
so
is.
that's happened to me a bunch in my life, and I think that maybe it's happening again. And well, all right, you
Listen.
can have my baby.
Thank you so much.
Yoko,
And that is great. So I will lead you over here to begin the procedure. And please sit down.
Yes.
Just turn
Yoko.
slightly to the side.
John?
I want to tell you one thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm very mad with you.
Why?
You spent all me money on leather toilet seats.
They're comfortable.
Not cool,
They're comfortable.
not chill.
You guys like leather toilet seats. Sean loves them. It's the only time he'll sit down.
When I'm reincarnated, we're getting rid of the leather toilet seats.
Oh.
No, then I won't sit.
Yeah.
And I don't like the ultra-modern style you went with.
Why not?
I wanted more of a rococo.
Sean
A
said,
rococo style.
Sean said it's like an H&M. That's what you said.
Yeah, it's an H&M. They have clean bathrooms there.
Okay, great. Thank
Oh my
you
gosh.
so much. Thank you. And we will just put the deposit right here. And awesome. So that should do it, John. Or is that?
John?
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 Baby's in the box, John.
Should I come to the light or?
Just come into a body. That's all we wanted you to do.
You have the body of my baby.
Oh, okay.
John!
Peace out.
It's me, John Lennon again.
Oh my gosh.
I love New York City.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, thank
Yoko.
you.
Oh my God,
Fully grown, but that's cool.
He's the adult man.
Yes.
It's our son.
Oh, yes, hello.
He's a
I
great man.
remember both of you, yes.
You'll never
He's an
gotta try
icon.
these Pringles.
I guess it would all make it worth it
It's just like ketchup.
if you do a rendition of Yellow Submarine. That would be.
Yes.
Sorry.
I know that song. I love
Oh,
that
no,
song.
Wait. I want to hear P.S. I love you.
Well, these are
John.
Paul's songs.
Ooh, how about yesterday? Hey, we all know that one.
Oh, love
Can't
me
buy me love. Well, that's another
yeah,
Paul
yeah.
McCartney song.
Oh, I love it.
Me
Oh, I
too.
love it. That one.
Jet.
Yeah, Jet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, go to room.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Hey.
These are Paul McCartney songs. I thought of a new song. I wrote a new song. I had an idea for a new song.
Hey,
Old stuff, old stuff, old stuff, old stuff, old stuff, old stuff, old stuff.
Come on. I'm your dad. Do your fucking old stuff.
Come on.
It's true.
Yeah,
Not
like
doing the
Michelle.
old stuff. I'm doing my new song.
When I'm
I got an idea for a new song. It's
I've heard that
funky.
before.
Oh
and it
my
wasn't,
gosh.
it didn't turn out well. It was double fantasy and it was bad. Double,
Yoko,
double
listen to me. This
fantasy.
new song. This new song.
Double fantasy.
I don't want to hear a funky John Lennon song. That sounds like it sucks.
Well, let him sing
Back
it.
in the USSR, what about that? That's a good one.
But
I'm
the
going to sing my new
fool on the
funky
hill.
song. And Yoko, I've got a screaming part for you.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
It goes a boop, a bop, a shibbity bop, a bing bong bing, bada biddly bop.
How am I supposed
My
to
name's
scream
John
to
Lennon
this?
and I've been dead, but a baby was sacrificed and now I have a body. Bitch, shot it. Help.
Quick, someone save him!
Everybody, listen. Look, it happened again. Oh no.
That's good.
That's really good.
Wow.